What is good, guys? It is me, James, here, back with another video, and today we're going to be going over, is the game Blackout really worth getting? So let's start. For the price of only $5.60 Canadian, you can buy this game Blackout for 350 Robux. Now, that's a pretty good damn deal if you ask me. So the price, 10 out of 10, is pretty good for a $5 game. It's really well polished. Now moving on to replayability. Now I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be real. Replayability, 10 out of 10. Now we're going, well, how? You know, like, how the hell is this game that's pretty much just Criminality 2.0 have a 10 out of 10 replayability? Now the only reason, the PvE aspect. You can replay, you know, the bunker, you can replay the orange bunker, and you can do all these quests and do the same thing, you know, like do these quests, do the same thing, but there's always a different outcome because you never know if you go raid blue keycard bunker. You know, one raid you could, like, you know, it could just be like, oh shit, this was a smooth raid, you know, nothing bad happened. Next raid, there's too many guards for y'all, and then some player tries jumping you, snatches all your loot. Nah, it is so, like, way different. All right, now replayability and price, I'm gonna be real with y'all, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna be real, this is a 10 out of 10 game, or not game, but like, you know what I'm saying. The 10 out of 10 replayability and price, perfect, honestly. Now moving on to, so starting off with the PvP. Now I'm gonna be real, and I don't like to admit this, but the PvP it's kind of like Criminalities. Now the only thing that sets it apart from Crims, and you know, like the difference between the two, is the movement, the movement, and you know, the prices on the guns. Now in Crim, the economy is kind of like, it's an alright economy. In Blackout, it's perfect. Like it is, wow. Like, you could buy a gun for an actual reasonable price and buy reasonable priced attachments. Now, not to mention, the gun attachment system is a lot better than Crim's. Now I'm not going to go too far into detail because I don't want to get off topic, but let's just say you will have a lot more fun trying to level up a gun in Blackout than you will in Crim. Now moving on to the movement. The thing that's different about Crim's movement and, you know, Blackout's movement is that Blackout, you can mantle, you can swing upon rope, you can slide, and there's ropes around the maps where you can, one, like, shoot from, and also, you know, look cool as fuck. Now another thing that is a lot, like, very different than Blackout's PvP than Crim's PvP is that you can shoot in third person, you know, like it's fucking Fortnite, which is, that's really good. Because imagine you get caught lacking, right? You're playing in third person and you can't zoom in like fast enough to, you know, pull out your gun, be like boom boom. Nah, you can play in third person, bro. That's the peak of this game, or the PvP. Now moving on to the PvE. Now this, for a game like Blackout, or, you know, a game where you know, it's mainly based around shooting other players and looting, like, just like, you know, like a safer vault. This PvE system is really good, like 10 out of 10 works. Now the reason I say this, because NPCs, they walk around like their bases, like they don't just stand still and act like idiots. They walk around the, like, bases that they're set to, and, you know, they scour and make sure no one's infiltrating them. Another thing is that, you know, their team players, the NPCs, if they see that their homie gets down and they don't see any enemy combatants in their sight, they're finna go res bro. Like, they want bro to live, so they'll, you know, be like, hey, I got you, bro, and then they'll res him, which is pretty cool. Now the only thing about this is that, or like the only downside to the PvE system, is that they do way too much fucking damage. Now you might be going, James, how the hell could these guys do too much damage? Now the reason is take a game like Deep Woken. The NPCs, they don't, you know, jump you. Like, they don't go like, they don't just jump you out of nowhere. They let one person go up ahead, just, you know, make them a little bit smarter. Now it's kind of hard to compare Deep Woken and Blackout because one's a sword fighting game, the other one is a game where you can shoot someone 50 times with an AR. Now the difference or the thing I'm trying to compare is that in Deepwoken, the NPCs don't jump you. In Blackout, if they hear the ever so slightly move, like if they hear a pebble fall off your shoe, they're gonna hear that and they're gonna dash over to you. And it's not one, it's gonna be like 50 of them, and they're gonna be like, they're gonna shoot you down, bro. Now, if you have armor, they really do no damage. But if you have no armor, you're dead. Now you might be going, James, that makes sense. You have body armor, you're not gonna take a lot of damage. Now, I'm like, I agree with that. You shouldn't take like as much damage as when you know you have some like body armor. But it's bad to the point where if you're like, you know, no armor, no nothing, like you get shot down instantly, you're dead. Like you don't even get a chance to breathe. Now, like what I'm saying is it's not like bad that like, you know, you take a lot of damage when you have no armor. It's bad that you take damage like in an instant, like snap of a finger, you're done. Like you're dead, you're gone, buddy. But apart from that, that's really it. What I give PvP and PvE, I give it around, you know, I say a 7 out of 10. No, I take that back. 7.5 out of 10. Now moving on to the... Now, what you would expect from a game where you can kill people and rob all of their valuables is you'd probably think that everyone they're out for each other. Like they're out with, like, they got knives, you know, probably like they're probably at each other's necks, you know. This is not the case. Now, it's really only in some servers. Now, I'm gonna tell you my experience with a NA server versus you know, like a Asian server. So let's start off with a server like Texas. So one day I was, you know, trying to do a medical quest. You know, minding my own business, just trying to get some bread. Until a fellow individual says, "Hey, do you have any lockpicks?" I say, "Yeah, I do. Do you want one?" He goes, "Yeah, I actually need one." What happens is I drop it, and you know what happens? I get probably 50 rounds to the mouth, and I instantly died. Like, just like so fast, I'm dead. Like, I'm gone. Like, I died instantly. Now, that was a Texas server. If you go to a server like Japan, it's really a hit or miss. Some people will be super nice. Like, they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, I got you, bro. You want some lockpicks? Here you go." But, you know, it's kind of like they'll either be like hella nice to you, or they'll be, you know, hella not nice to you. But, you know, if you're looking at a game like Crim and comparing it to Blackout's community, Blackout always comes out top. Like, the community is a lot better than, you know, Criminality's community. But I will say that they're somewhat similar. The only reason I'd say Blackout is better is because a lot, if not most, of Blackout's community is coming from Crim players who, one, hated Crim, or either two, tried to escape the, you know, the harsh horrors of Criminality's community, which is most likely the story for all of them. My overall, you know, like rating for, you know, the Blackouts community, I'd give it probably a 6 out of 10, just because, you know, it's a game like, you know, Crim. People are gonna be killing you all the time. But apart from that, let's move over to... Now, the overall gameplay is probably a 9 out of 10, you know. On the first day of gameplay, I didn't experience any bugs at all. Like, to be honest, like, honestly, in the whole 10 days that this game has been out, I've not found any major bugs that are, like, game-breaking. Matter of fact, I haven't found really any, you know, like really any, like, bugs that, like, you know, made the game, like, annoying or anything. Now, overall, like, moving on to, like, the gameplay, you know, like raiding, killing people, looting, doing quests, it's probably a 10 out of 10. You know, doing bunker raids is really exciting and fun, you know, getting all the loot. You know, killing people is actually fun and getting into gang wars, unlike Crim's. You know, doing the quests, they aren't always the same thing, and, you know, it's always different sometimes. And then, you know, looting, it's all right, you know, it's still pretty fun as well. But apart from that, like I said, I probably give, you know, the overall gameplay a 9 out of 10, just because, you know, the only thing I don't like is, you know, kind of like the PvP, just because, like, everyone's, you know, like, everyone's a little toxic, but, like, that's pretty much expected. But apart from that, that's really it for, you know, the overall gameplay And let's finally move over to the last but not least. Now, to be honest, the new player experience is probably a 10 out of 10. You know, when I first started playing the game, I had a pretty good general idea of what to do and how to do it. You know, like, it's not very confusing, like, take a game like Rogue or like Deep Woken or like a hardcore game like that. Blackout is like baby steps, you know. It is super, and I mean like really easy to, you know, kind of like do all this and you know, kind of learn the ropes of the game. The only thing I think new players would have to deal with is toxic players, you know, kind of killing and like raiding everything. But apart from that, the new player really experience is actually really fun. And you know, like getting money, you know, looting, exploring the map for the first time, you know, it is probably a 10 out of 10 experience. I would recommend. Now, let's now for the final thing, I'm gonna give its rating. So what do I give the rating? A 42.5 out of 10, or for short as a percentage, 85% as, you know, a good game. Now, this I feel like is a fair rating, you know, for Blackout. You know, they did put some really hard work into this game to, you know, make it fun, bug-free. Now, would I recommend this game? Of course, this game is really fun, and I really hope for the best of this game, and I really hope they don't mess this game up like, you know, criminality. But apart from that, that's really it for this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join the Discord server, because, you know, I would really appreciate it if you did join it. But apart from that, make sure to like, subscribe, join the Discord server, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.